Skills here, back at another video. And yes, I know, the title you see down there, it's a little weird. It's like one of those weird trolling channels you see, like Xbox Addictions, which is Minecraft trolling videos, and like BCC trolling videos and stuff like that. But don't worry, this video is actually some kind of story time, I guess, about a time I experienced the title. So let's get right into it. So I was at any time, one time, I was playing some PlayStation, right? Me and my friend were playing some Fortnite, right? Some good old fashioned Fortnite. And so I'm friends with this one kid, right? We'll call him Steven. And so Steven, he invites me to a party, right? And me and my friend decide, you know what, why not? Let's just join the party, play with this kid on some squad, something like that. So we join the party, right? And we get in there and we start playing some squad and stuff like that. 3 of us against like 4 people in squad and stuff. You know, having a good time, I guess, a decent time to play some Fortnite. And then, all of a sudden, another kid joins the party. We'll call him Ashton. So I'm pretty sure Ashton and Steven are friends. How would he join the party? So we all play some, you know, some Fortnite, some regular old squads, 4 people in one team playing some squads, trying to get a victory out, right? And an important fact about this story is that Steven and Ashton, they're both really young kids. So they sound like really young, about like no older than like 6. But the thing about it though, Steven cusses like a sailor. Like he was spinning F-bombs, A-bombs, B-bombs, S-bombs, all the bombs, like a nuclear war. Ashton would cuss occasionally because, you know, it's the internet. What kid doesn't cuss on there? Like 6-year-olds. Then all of a sudden, the thing about Steven that I don't like playing with him is that he likes to roast a lot. Now I'm all for a good roast and all, but right now I was just chilling trying to play some Fortnite. I didn't feel like having a roast battle. So then Ashton decides, you know what, you talking too much junk, Steven. I'm gonna start roasting you. Now remember, these two are really young kids. So they start going back and forth with little petty insults, like these are some of the worst, most generic, most heard of roasts you can ever hear in your life. You ugly, you stupid.
You must be ready to attend this barbecue, my brother.
And so they're doing the typical roasting, right? But then things start getting a little personal. Now I don't know if these two went to the same school or not, or just friends on PlayStation. But then Steve all of a sudden starts saying, "Man, you don't get any girls, bro. The only girl you get is your mother in bed at night." And then Steve was like, "I have a girl with Bobby touching your booty and stuff like that, bro." Talking all big like E-Thug. And then Ashton, he starts getting really personal about like that. Like at one point, I think he was crying. But every time me and my friend would address the situation, like, "Steven, are you crying? No, Ashton, are you crying?" And he was like, "No, I'm not crying, bro. You're not crying. You crying, bro." And then I kind of knew Ashton was kind of crying. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just watch the situation unfold. Like, I'm just a bystander. I'm just a person in the bleachers. And so Steven notices that, like, "Oh, you're crying? Haha, little crybaby," and stuff like that, you know? And then Ashton starts getting really triggered. Like, the salt engulfed him. He started cussing and screaming, bro. He was irritating the mess out of me, man. I had to take my mic out or turn it down a little bit because he was tearing my ears apart. And then Steven starts going back and forth with him too. Like, oh my god, I had to mute him for a second. After a minute, I get back on. Like, we're not even playing Fortnite anymore. At that point, I was just sitting there in the open, just hoping for somebody to snipe me so I can just, you know, listen to what they're doing. And you know, eventually Ashton leaves and he says, "Man, I don't feel like messing with you no more, bro. I'm too good for this, bro. I'm not gonna waste my time on you." Then Steven leaves, but he doesn't leave the PlayStation. He doesn't leave the party. He says, "I'll be back, guys," and he leaves, right? Now here's where the story gets good. All of a sudden, me and my friend start hearing the bell just boom, 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 just cracking and lacking like a whip. And then we hear something in the distance, something way out there in the room. It was in the same room of the mic. And then we hear, we hear a little kid crying. And me and my friend we knew for a fact that had to be good old fashioned Steven. And she was like, "Why are you cussing? Why are you cussing? Why are you cussing?" I was like, oh, she heard everything. His mom heard everything. You getting a whooping. And then we started like, "You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it?" Somebody sitting there in the background like, "What's going on?" Like, me and my friend just laughing and dying laughing because this kid is getting beat on the mic for roasting and cussing. Like, oh my god, man, I should have recorded it, bro. I'm a YouTuber. I have to record everything like this for views. Like, I wish I recorded it to show you guys because this was hilarious, bro. The belt just kept going and going and going. Just boom, boom, boom. It was loud too. It was like one of those loud to the whip. Like, golly. And after that, after all the noise died down, Steven didn't get on anymore. He left the party. Oh my god. The moral of the story is, kids, don't roast each other if you know that somebody else is home. Because what I'm guessing is that Steven's mom was probably hiding in the background, right? Or just, listening and stuff from the other room, waiting for Steven to come out, right? So she can confront him and be like, why are you cussing? Why are you cussing? Why are you cussing? Like, she was just going at it on that kid. I mean, he kind of had it coming though, because some of the stuff he was saying, bro, like, oh my God, how can a 6-year-old know this stuff? In conclusion, I had a fun night on Fortnite. That was one of the funniest nights I've ever had playing on a PlayStation party. But I just heard a kid get whooped on the PlayStation while having one of the stupidest, cringiest roast battles I've ever heard in my life. So that wraps up that whole story. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, make sure to check my old videos and turn on the little bell icon right there so you get notified every time I upload a video, and in case I'm live streaming as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And remember to keep it frosted. I just popped a bean yesterday, it was a